6'7", starting at guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. 6'7", at forward, number 30, Julian Champagne. 6'8", at forward, number 40, Harrison Barnes. 6 foot even, starting 7'4", manning the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He can't. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs. Never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop, that has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. Players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Barnes against LeBron from downtown, and Russell with the basket on the assist by James. Russell's got 6 points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 5, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
The shot's good. He's got 8. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. 12 points his last outing. The 3 from Barnes. Hachimura grabs the miss. In the corner, it's James. Here's Russell. Back to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Davis finds Reeves. Clock at 4. The rebound by Champagny.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Castle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Castle's got 5 now. How expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Off target with the open look.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. 12 points for him.
Oh, tonight we've seen D'Lo put on a show. This guy believes in his game. Russell thinks he can put up huge numbers every single night.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Here's Champagny. There's the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Now, here is Russell. And he drives in. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Christie's checked in. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Russell from long range. San Antonio with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Shot clock at 3. Paul for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. And Paul gets it to go in.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Back to Reeves. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Now Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell passes to Hachimura. Back to Russell. And again, the Lakers no good. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. San Antonio leading. Here's Barnes. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Russell dishes to Davis. Pass to Christie. Can they get it? A rebound by the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So for the Lakers right now, James is out there with Hayes. Then it's Connect. Then there's Christie, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text when a player has committed.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Connect. And here's Hayes. On the wing, James. Hayes with the screen for James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Vassell wide open. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 5. Inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Johnson outside. Vassell outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs leading by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Vassell outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Gabe Vincent. Johnson outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Christie. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Ingram. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Count it, good. Russell's got 14 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Vassell against Russell. A floater. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Keldon Johnson. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis comes in for Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Christie.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Castle. He's got 5. They get it again. Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belonged." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. 5 to shoot. Here's Hachimura. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Christie's checked in. The shot's good from Paul.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Castle.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
and he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Wembanyama, the bounce. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. That one on Davis. The Spurs have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hachimura. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. For 3. Reeves with the rebound. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Hachimura against Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Pass to Paul. Over Russell. The shot by Paul, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Paul for 3, connects from 3-point range. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Spurs, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Paul. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And the rejection by James. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, no hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle, played right through it.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Hachimura finds Reeves. LeBron outside, front past the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Champagne's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Russell with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And Russell gets it to go.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Barnes outside. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul kicks to Barnes. Paul with the screen for Barnes. The 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers trail by 8 to the paint. LeBron going to work inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Paul passes to Champagnie. James against Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. Barnes with another miss.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Russell. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Back to Paul. Shoots from the elbow, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 14.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Russell finds Reeves. Russell sets a screen for Reeves. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Wembanyama against Davis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Champagny passes to Wembanyama. Pass to LeBron. LeBron fights his way through.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Los Angeles making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Looking to end his cold spell. Barnes can't get it to go.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Russell. Davis. It's good on the putback. Davis has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball finds Vassell. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Out left to the wing. James outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Christie against Vassell. There's a screen by Collins. Vassell, no good. Lakers leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Pass to James. To the left side wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in, and then for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for James, and it's Connect in for Hachimura. Collins, a screen on Christie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Collins setting the big for Johnson. Pass to Collins. A miss that time would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Connect. Hands it from downtown. Connect's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Branham. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range. Branham's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Vassell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to connect. The three from Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Branham for the lead. No good. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Gabe Vincent connect out there with James. Then there's Hayes, and it's Crystal in at the 2. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, they came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Vincent misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sissoko checked in. LeBron outside. That's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Pass to Johnson. Now Collins. Defended by Vincent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Spurs making a switch here. Duke's checked in. Here's Vincent. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Collins a screen on LeBron. Takes a 3. Johnson, good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Now Vincent. Branham pulls it in. Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Branham. Now here's Vassell. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
On the wing, Johnson. James covering. 6 on the shot clock. A good look from Vassell. And he nails that one right through the net.
These coaches have to be telling their team to keep feeding Vassell. Devin has been fantastic tonight.
Top of the key, connect. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Duke the pass to Branham. Pass to Vassell. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Vincent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Hachimura kicks to James. Back to Hachimura. To the left wing. Here's Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 29.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. From outside the arc. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Russell finds Hachimura. Connect with it to take the lead. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Davis sends it back. Wembanyama against Hachimura. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Paul. To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Connect to tie it up. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's Russell with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
That one goes in.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him. Oh, my goodness, man. How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio again missing. LA has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Reeves outside. Johnson against LeBron. Back to Reeves. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Oh, and they take the lead. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. And Davis sends it back. Reeves right side. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here are the Spurs. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort. No moment is too big for Austin Reeves.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Los Angeles ball.
.41 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Harrison Barnes. First personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Davis. Here's Russell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7.
Let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Over James. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Reeves outside. Shoots the three. He can't hit that time. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.